Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Tuesday, July the 5th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out today or over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you, so I do ask that you only take with you the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. Before jumping in with the cards, we are going to talk about some of the astrology aspects. So today, Mercury is moving into Cancer. Mars is also moving into Taurus, and at the exact same time, Mercury is going to form a sextile to Mars. So I think get ready for things to kind of speed up, even though Mars going into Taurus is kind of asking us to slow things down. So with Mercury in Cancer, I think we're all kind of in need of figuring out quality versus quantity. And so I think we're all being asked to take in information, to be the observer, and to take everything in on a deep instinctual level. So Cancer is all about our intuition, and so when we think, when we speak, I think it's bringing forward this interest when it comes to having conversations that will affect us on a personal level. So it's about closeness with others is kind of what I feel. And our thoughts are going to be mixing in with our emotions. And so it might be a little bit challenging to remain objective in certain situations. But I think while Mercury is in Cancer, we do need this deep, intimate setting if we are to be able to fully express ourselves authentically within relationships. And so it might not be the greatest energy when it comes to building confidence, but I do feel a lot of emotions coming up. Cancer absorbs a lot of information, a lot of emotions when it comes to our settings. Cancer is a very empathic energy, and so I feel warmth within our communications as well. And with, you know, Mars coming out of warlike Aries energy, aggressive Aries energy, we're kind of asked to enter into a more earthly, slow-paced energy like Taurus. So Mars isn't really going to like being in Taurus energy because Mars is going to be asked to be gentle, to be patient, and is kind of asking us all to take a step back and to catch our breath after all of that very aggressive Mars energy. And so we're all kind of being asked to get back into our body and to find a sense of inner peace is kind of what I'm feeling. And so we're also going to want to not be overindulgent. Taurus does like the finer things and can play into overindulgence energies as well. And so stubbornness might be another issue coming up to be addressed. And I also feel we're all being asked to reflect on what kind of work projects we want to bring forward when it comes to fueling our personal passions. And so with Mars meeting up with Taurus, while it makes its way, with Uranus and Taurus, while it makes its way through Taurus, there's going to be a lot of big changes. My light is flicking like crazy, so that's a big yes. And I think get ready for massive surprise shocks out of the blue. And this might come in as like major financial changes, either windfalls or losses, major work changes like getting laid off, needing to look into an entrepreneurial path. And when Mars works its way through Gemini later and goes retrograde before the end of the year, I think we're all going to be reevaluating how we earn our income. And so this unpredictable energy, I feel, is going to shake things up a little bit to kind of get us to liberate ourselves and to go towards opening up to making some big life changes. And so we're going to want to be mindful of materialism and greed. We don't want to get too attached to material items. And so if you are dealing with a deep attachment to materialism, odds are you're going to have a sudden upheaval to shake it to the core to understand that possessions really aren't anything at all. And so I feel an uncomfortable energy coming up, and although Mars likes to go, we're all being asked to kind of slow it down a little bit together and to build those solid roots for foundations moving forward. And so get ready to get the ball rolling when it comes to maybe seeing things all the way through. Taurus is the one, you give them a task and they will follow through to the bitter end. But I also feel we don't want to rock the boat, because when the bull comes out, anger and rage are likely to be provoked, and this is going to speed things up a little bit. And so with Mercury sextile Mars, I think a lot of mental activity, a lot of purpose-filled initiations taking place within the collective for the Great Awakening. And it's this energy asking us to achieve a lot in a short amount of time. And so get ready to find your fighting spirit, to stand up against any challenges and to take on just about anything in the energy. And I think we're being asked to be completely direct and honest in all of our communications if we wish to achieve our desires and we wish to enlist solid supportive connections with others. And so get ready to do things you were unwilling to do. Something needs to be looked at that you likely didn't want to look at, that you put in the back burner, trying to, put it off to deal with it later. And so it's kind of time to deal with these issues once and for all. I also feel perhaps even a surprise offer or invite is possible. Maybe somebody wants to ask you out on a date or come forward and pop that question. But I think we're all being asked to find our daring qualities, to release any shyness and cautious energy, because if we're not willing to take that leap of faith, then it's, it's really hard, because things will pass us by in an instant. And so that's kind of what I had to say about the astrology, guys. Let's jump in with the cards and see what other energies need to come through. I can hear my kids upstairs just having a blast on the hoverboard, wheeling around the kitchen. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear that or not, but it's just been a regular shit show with the kids being home for summer break, but I'm not complaining. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck. Okay, there is a soul connection coming through as part of your spiritual path. So a significant soul connection coming through today as part of your soul's evolution. Definitely a person part of your greater purpose. I think you are encouraged to explore this connection. I think this is a connection that is getting you to embrace dismissing the lower ego and journeying towards your higher self. This is definitely an important soul connection coming through. So let's see what else needs to come through. Guidance from Spirit. So somebody's really needing to connect with their spiritual team. Spirit guides and angels. Yeah, somebody's really needing to connect to their spirit guided team, because I do feel a connection here trying to come in, a divinely guided connection by your ancestors and the archangels guiding you towards this person as part of your spiritual journey. And I feel somebody's really needing to trust in their intuition, because this is a connection that will definitely reignite your passions again. And there's this gut feeling energy coming through. So somebody, I feel, is trying to distinguish between fear and intuition. Your gut feeling is that initial intuition, and somebody is being asked to trust in that, because somebody's higher self is saying, hey, this is a connection that holds a deep meaning for your life, and a connection that will really speak to your heart and spark some creativity, and maybe even related to some work that the two of you will do together, a loving connection. So there's without a doubt a transformation taking place, yeah, and fear is definitely a block. So I think get ready to be put to the test. I think whatever is triggering you is getting you to address these patterns of fear, to break free from the illusion of the mind that you are not worthy of this deep soul connection as part of your spiritual path. And so I think get ready to address some negative behaviors that are needing to be corrected when it comes to transforming your life. There's definitely a relationship going through a transformation, a revival, and somebody is working through some fear, being guided by their spiritual team to go towards this soul connection. So I think, yeah, get ready to receive an incoming message. Somebody here is learning a valuable lesson. And I think likely tapping into some psychic abilities. This very well could be a telepathic soul connection where the two of you can hear and sense each other's energies and you connect in the spiritual planes. But I feel somebody's going through an awakening, a self-actualization moment, and they're getting ready to send a message, working through some fear. Definitely. Learning to trust in their gut intuition. And so I feel somebody's on the road to coming forward for some great achievements and gathering their strength to maybe come forward and seek some forgiveness. So I think a breakthrough. There's going to be a breakthrough. Somebody is in some deep, deep heart pain, really wanting to liberate themselves from some karmic baggage. Maybe somebody has recently been taken advantage of as well, which is forcing them to transform a situation, to embrace a self-development journey, because there is a significant spiritual connection here, connected to your psychic abilities, connected to your work. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Illumination Oracle deck. Yeah, somebody is missing you, and somebody I feel is very emotionally vulnerable. So definitely an awakening of some sort. Missing you. I feel somebody's feeling a little bit of shame, a little bit of regret, thinking about maybe sending you a message, writing out a text, and maybe deleting it because there's fear about being intimately vulnerable with another. But I feel, yeah, intimately vulnerable with another, fear of intimacy, fear of emotional vulnerability. And I think making plans to come forward with an incoming message. So let's see what else. Yeah, because they know you're waiting on them. I think you've been waiting for this person to reach out for a very long time. Maybe you're ready to turn your back and somebody's done waiting. Yeah, and because maybe somebody was masking the pain. Somebody's definitely needing to release some substance abuses that have been affecting their life negatively. Maybe somebody's been masking the pain, waiting for you to extend an olive branch or reach out first. But I feel clarity is coming. Clarity after confusion. And somebody is getting ready to take a risk because change is coming. Somebody's been withholding, wanting to come forward and spend some time together with you. And so I think get ready. Get ready for some big, big changes. Change is coming, and somebody's going to have to work through this fear regardless. Fear of emotional vulnerability. Definitely going through an awakening, and there has been this withholding when it comes to spending time together. Likely somebody that's left you on red for a very long time. A soul connection that you're not able to fully release. So what I'm hearing is ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Somebody is ready to roll the dice and take a risk. They want a renewal. So let's see what needs to come through with the tarot today. But quite possibly a renewal, a revival after a period of separation, because somebody is working through their fears. A breakthrough is at hand, and somebody here I feel is a very gifted healer. And maybe somebody here needs to bring healing into this connection that has been waiting on this person for a very long time. Somebody's been waiting for a very long time. I also feel somebody fears that maybe you're going to meet somebody new. Maybe they don't have enough to offer, struggling with money and finances, but finding their determination to send that message because they're tired of reliving the past and they don't want to live a life of regret. Yeah, so definitely somebody wants to come forward and fix a broken connection. Likely somebody that's been lurking, watching, staying quiet, not really talking, but their emotions are boiling to the surface, and maybe they've been dealing with a karmic contract riddled with accusations and all kinds of drama. But it's kind of time to embrace this big, big change. There's big, big changes on the horizon. So, ooh, what deck are we going to use today, guys? I think we're just going to use the Gilded Tarot. So let's see what needs to come through. Knight of Cups reversed, King of Swords. So This King of Swords, not about the emotions, you know, kind of like retracting the emotions out of it. There could also be a masculine here getting ready to use this sword to sever a connection when it comes to an unrequited love situation. Definitely not emotionally invested, emotionally detached, not really willing to kind of offer a cup of love of some sort. And yeah, definitely ending a situation where it's just not working out anymore. I feel there's no sense of harmony, no sense of community. This could be the parting of ways when it comes to a contract or a social circle of some sort. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We got a King of Swords that's all done investing. Maybe planting those seeds in a new direction, a bad investment. This could be, you know, somebody that's really not responsible, somebody that's not faithful. Definitely an ending of some sort. Well, let's do a 9-card spread and see what else needs to come through, guys. So 4 of Wands, foundation. A foundation is in focus. Oh, this one wanted to stay. 3 of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords. Well, there's going to be some truthful conversation coming up with the 8 of Wands, the Hanged Man, the 8 of Swords, the Star, healing, Ace of Wands, Temperance reversed, inside out. Somebody's world is getting flipped inside out. There is a need for moderation. There is a need for balance. And there is a need for somebody to stop watering a dead tree. There's a foundation here that I feel is just not working out anymore. That maybe you've spent a lot of time fostering and growing. And really, there's no growth. There's no unity. Somebody's afraid to feel the hurt of this ending is what I'm feeling. And that's the truth. Somebody's been blind to just how emotionally dissatisfied they've been in a situation. And I think there's going to be an angry outburst. Somebody's very angry. This could be even a narcissist of some sort. Somebody very controlling, possessive, jealous. The King of Wands in reversed is angry, bitter, vengeful. Very upset that they spent a lot of time on a foundation where I feel there's been secrets, there's been lies, there's been gossip. Somebody's, you know, got some rats in the mix. Somebody's dealing with a liar. And somebody is angry. And there is about to be a realignment. Something is coming to a dead stop. This relationship is over. It's dead. It's gone. There's going to be a need to transform your life. Scorpionic energy. If you want that spiritual union, if you want to reconnect with somebody that you do share a deep soul connection with, you're going to have to get out of your head. You're going to have to unblock some communication. Definitely some blocked communication, some ghosting here. And you're going to have to stop obsessing about this situation. And you're going to have to release something very addictive, very toxic, and very codependent, Capricorn energy. So I think get ready for a battle. Some truth is coming out. A lot of passionate truth. This could be passionate love or hate. And somebody is about to get a major wake-up call because somebody's been playing the martyr. Somebody's been playing the victim, losing a lot of money in a foundation that they've spent a lot of time on. And they've been afraid to make a decision. They've been juggling, playing games, all trapped up in a prison cell of their own making, not wanting to look at the truth, not wanting to see things clearly, living life with the blinders on. All you got to do is take the blinders off and pull that sword out and walk through the doorway of a new experience right towards healing and a brand new passionate beginning, a connection that does ignite your passions, fuels your passions. But something is very unbalanced here with the Temperance in reverse. There is a need for moderation. There is a need for something to completely die away. So let's take a look at this truthful conversation because there's a lot of truths. Divinely guided communication, and this is going to bring in a Tower. Unexpected shakeup, a sudden revelation. You're not going to be able to rebuild in this foundation. You're going to have to pack up, move somewhere else, rebuild on solid ground. This could also be an internal Tower. Somebody I feel has not wanted to feel some past pain, playing into a foundation, pretending everything is all right, masking the hurt, masking the pain through addictions. And there's about to be a major, major wake-up call. This is unavoidable change. This is Mars energy. This is brute force. And there's going to be a conversation. A heated argument is what I'm feeling. So let's take a look at this Eight of Wands. Oh my God. Well, the party's over. Somebody I feel is parting ways with a connection where maybe at one point in time it worked well together. The party's over. There's no more fun here. Somebody wants forgiveness. Somebody was unwilling to invest in wish fulfillment in the past and went towards a very addictive, codependent situation. The Nine of Cups in reverse could be, you know, overdoing it. Over drinking could be an overdose of some sort, but the party's over. Bad investment, all done investing, all done juggling, realignment taking place, and somebody is coming in wanting forgiveness. There's passion here, and somebody is afraid that they will not be forgiven. So get ready to receive some back and forth communication. Somebody wants to come in and make amends for some past regrets. They don't want to keep living in regret. Maybe they want to come in and work together again after not investing in the past. And somebody is feeling like very, very depleted, very worn out, definitely losing some money. Could be dealing with a Pisces that's been trapped in a situation, feeling like entrapment. Maybe somebody did get swindled and got entrapped in a situation, but healing comes after the Tower. Unexpected help is about to arrive. And passions are going to be reignited again. And there is an offer or a message coming. But there is a need for moderation here. And there's that Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck again. So let's take a look at this Temperance reverse. Because somebody's getting a big wake-up call flipped upside down. And it will lead to a brand new beginning. But not without some chaos and conflict first. Now we got a Queen of Wands upright. I feel there's a feminine here trying to create all kinds of blocks, all kinds of challenges, gossip, drama, opposing opinions to prevent somebody from going towards a brand new beginning. A brand new abundant beginning. Somebody here is very upset. They're getting angry. They're tired of dealing with somebody that, you know, is not being honest, really trying to rub somebody the wrong way here and prevent them from going towards a new connection. Yeah, there's somebody trying to block somebody from moving forward. Definitely trying to block somebody from moving forward because they're bitter, they're angry, they're vengeful. And they don't want somebody going towards their happily ever after. So there's going to be some harsh words exchanged. Somebody's cutting through an illusion. They're done pretending they're all happy in a situation where two people are no longer on the same page because they want to go back to something that they walked away from in the past, that they were unwilling to invest in because I think they were confused. But there's no more confusion. Somebody's seeing clearly now they're not getting what it is that they deserve in this situation that they've been entrapped in, and they're choosing to take charge of a situation and boss up. So let's see what this Eight of Swords is all about. Choosing a new direction, choosing to go where it is that they deserve to go. So all done putting in the work in a situation where there's not equal giving and receiving. Choosing to take those steps to work on something that will bring them peace, packing up and moving homes, because there ain't no victory here. Likely rooted in a codependent childhood pattern in order to trigger some childhood wounding to the surface. There's definitely an ending here in order for something to come back around from the past. Yep, somebody did not value this pre-empress in the past, and I feel this was a betrayal. And there's a need for something to come back around to be discussed when it comes to some past backstabbing of some sort, and somebody is coming in saying, I'm ready to give up my independence. I'm ready to commit. I'm coming back around because this is big, big love. And somebody has been losing sleep, riddled with stress, anxiety, nightmares, haunted by spirit, getting woken up in the middle of the night by spirit saying, hey, you remember that person you ghosted, you abandoned, you left at rock bottom? Remember that person that you blocked and you were unwilling to communicate with? I feel somebody's obsessed with coming back in and making things right because their walls have come down. Their whole world is crumbling all around them in order to get them to open up their heart and to see what was always right in front of them in the first place. This is big, big love. Laser focus. Somebody is awakening to some truth on their heart and something is getting eclipsed out in order for a spiritual connection to come together as part of your spiritual path. Learning a lesson. Going into the wound, going into the trauma, facing it, all done masking this pain, definitely learning a valuable lesson about blocked communication, going into that core wound of unworthiness, facing all kinds of challenges, all kinds of blockages. I feel somebody's experiencing total financial ruin because there's a lot of karma being balanced out because somebody here did not honor a high priestess, and somebody here knows exactly what's going on and knows somebody's about to rush in and face that final judgment. Somebody wants to rush in for a reconciliation. Somebody that I feel is ready to explode with a lot of passion that's been repressed because something is being illuminated when it comes to a missed opportunity. Now somebody wants that opportunity back because that's that holy grail chalice. And so Leo energy, Pisces energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra. Somebody's rushing in for a reconciliation. They've definitely hit rock bottom. They want to balance out some scales and they're coming in for blind justice. They're coming in with an offer of love, a lot of heated passion, and a lot of communication. Get ready for an unexpected arrival because some recent secrets have come out in order to get somebody to release a long-standing burden. They've been working through fear, finding their strength, to break free from a situation that's no longer in alignment with their spiritual path. Something is coming to a dead stop in order for something to come back from the dead. Let's see what other messages Spirit has when it comes to this message. Yeah, somebody's been through some very tough challenges, and I feel finding their strength. Leo energy, Pisces energy, Taurus energy, Cancer energy on the board, and I do think the worst is over. I do think the worst is over, but somebody's been having a hard time dismissing that lower ego, going through a period of transformation without a doubt. Somebody's going to get an epiphany, an aha moment about a situation that's not been reciprocating what they've been putting in, that's been depleting them, coming to terms with the fact that this relationship was only there to serve a major lesson. Somebody I feel is getting served exactly what it is that they deserve. And learning a valuable lesson about the company that they keep. So I feel a breakaway from a toxic social circle to create that healthy space in order to heal a situation. So definitely something coming to an end that somebody spent a lot of time on because it was never meant to last in the first place. And I feel a relationship where maybe two people have been overstepping boundaries, playing into all kinds of unhealthy power struggle dynamics, and drawing that line in the sand because somebody really wants to embrace the future. But they're going to have to take a risk, and they're going to maybe have to renew a connection that they left out in the cold for a long time, maybe up to 5 years. Because somebody's coming in ready to try a different approach. They want forgiveness. They want forgiveness, and I think they want to be able to move on from this, and they won't be able to until they come in for forgiveness. So somebody's releasing a toxic situation before they can come in for that forgiveness, working through some very painful self-worth issues. Definitely all up in their head, worrying. Dealing with somebody very unhealthy. Maybe there's been mistreatment here or abuse of some sort as well, but I feel somebody wants to come forward with a gift to show this person they didn't value in the past that they're their true heart's treasures, because they're coming in depleted, dissatisfied with their life, and they need some nourishing. And that's what I got. Somebody wants to spend some time together after a long period of withholding. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin soul reading with me, I encourage you to check out that description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.
Mom,